Bradley Beal, who just got traded to the Phoenix Suns, is a certified 3-level scorer in the NBA. This video will break down the different aspects of his games and how he will fit on the Suns. One underrated aspect of Beal's game is his ability to score as a finisher. Last season, he shot 61% on field goals in the paint. He attempted 6 shots in the paint per game. Watch here how after Beal comes off the handoff, Garland is in the gap to prevent the drive. Beal counters with a low pickup, getting to 2 feet, and then finishes with a slide-by over an elite rim protector in Evan Mobley. Now Beal comes off a gut pin down, which catches Murray off balance with a hesitation. Watch how Beal finishes off his right foot here. This makes it harder for Capella to time the block, and Brad gets the bucket. In this clip, Brad recognizes Joel switches onto him. Brad drags him out to the perimeter for an ISO, and then gets past him with a change of pace. He finishes over Embiid by again jumping off his right foot. Brad is also not afraid of contact at the rim, and he does this by going right at Sabonis. He also showcases finesse with this Euro step. Beal also has great touch on floaters. He shot 52.5% on floaters this past year and was in the 84th percentile in points per possession. Off this action, he reads Embiid is in drop. He takes a stunt dribble at him and then finishes off his right foot for a floater. Again, on this handoff, drop coverage gives Beal too much space for him to get off his floater. On this possession, Beal gets past a great defender in Melton with a tween cross, and with Embiid roaming getting ready to contest, he smartly gets to 2 feet and releases the floater at the perfect time. Brad is also an impressive scorer, getting to pull up jumpers as he shot in the 71st percentile on them last season. As Brad isolates and drives left, he reads Franz cross-stepping. Now Brad knows he can get him off balance and create separation with his patented step back. Similar here coming off the ball screen, Brad sees a chance to get to his step back with the defense off balance. Beal is also great when his defender is still on his hip, giving him a slight bump to get separation. These next couple clips are his pull-ups from 3. As Gafford sets a step-up screen, Brad sees Duren and drops, so he pulls up for an uncontested 3. Here, Beal recognizes a mismatch and pulls back for a 3. In this clip, Denny sets a go screen, which gives Sacramento confusion about whether to switch the screen or stay attached. This gives Beal an easy 3. This next aspect of Beal's game will be a huge help for the Suns. Beal's an elite player coming off screens. He not only receives a lot of them per game, but he has done so at a high efficiency as well. Here, Taj Gibson sets him a simple pin down. His defender is locking and chasing, so he curls the screen for a mid-range jumper. Now Brad receives a stagger screen, which is 2 pin downs. Again, the defense decides to lock and chase instead of switch. Brad reads this and curls for a reverse layup. Same thing here as Murray lock and chases, so Brad curls the wide pin and sees Capella in drop. He finds his sweet spot in the mid-range with ease. One aspect Beal struggled in last year was hesitancy shooting threes off the catch. He only attempted 1.5 threes off the catch per 100 possessions. A major reason for this was that the ball was in his hands a lot, but still the volume was too low. In Phoenix, he'll need to launch threes with Booker and KD having the ball most of the time. Watch in these clips how adept Booker is at reading the defense. Book regularly gets doubled and knows his reads every time when they come. Again, Plumlee doubles and Booker reads it to find CP3 for a 3. In this clip, Book drives right and Dallas is heavy in the gap. With KD's elite spacing, Book hits him for a step-in 3. Now, as Booker comes off this step-up screen, Payne and KD exchange on the weak side, confusing the Clippers. Since Zubac is up to touch on the screen, there needs to be a tag, but with this confusion, Book reads the defense and finds KD spotting up. This is a similar play here in Washington, as the Kings are up to touch, so Murray must tag the roller. Barnes plays 2, but reacts to Kispert's gravity, and Brad gets an open 3. Transition 3 off the extra pass from Booker here. Beal will need to do this exact thing in Phoenix. Beal is an elite scorer in the NBA. However, on the Suns, his game will need to adapt to be a lot more off the ball and making quick reads off the catch. If he can do this, the Suns will be a nightmare for the rest of the NBA.